2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A great way to finish the week strong. Friday afternoon, live on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Miami Heat as they play against the Brooklyn Nets. Two slam dunk champs, Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our analysts tonight. Brian Anderson here. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. Allie, take it away.
Well, Kevin Durant, the all-time leading scorer in the history of the U.S. men's team, said that experience informs his approach in the NBA, adding, quote, "In that environment, you have to check your ego and even take a step back in order for the team to be good. Everybody brings their part, and everybody's valuable."
Yeah, that's a great perspective, Allie. Thank you. You look at each of these teams' rosters. Lots of guys who have spent tons of time in the league, Brent.
And these guys know each other so well, B.A. Whether it's this team or playing on other teams, they've seen these faces. They recognize the moves. We'll see tonight who can outthink the other.
And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup, Irving and Curry, they man the backcourt together. Kevin Durant is out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Heat, Strus and Butler out on the perimeter. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it It's Lowry in at the point. Outside Simmons. Outside Curry. Puts up a three. Rebound by the Heat. Inside. Here's Strus. And the layup is good.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you like to get your shots from.
From Kyle Lowry.
Irving against Lowry. Now here's Irving. Defense right on him. And Lowry with the defensive effort. Pass to Strus. Lowry outside. Back to Strus. Clock at 6. Oh, Simmons with the block.
Oh, what a swat by Simmons, using his size and reach to bat away the shot.
Offensive rebound. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Here's Butler. Durant pulls it in.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Lowry. Back to Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Irving against Lowry. And finished off by Adebayo.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and a big throwdown.
Yeah, and Kyle Lowry has always used his stocky build to his advantage. But coming into this season, the Heat said he'd have to address his conditioning.
Now here's Curry. Lets it go from 11. That one's wide left.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
Here's Lowry. Adebayo with it. Back to Lowry. Over Irving. Lowry, no good. Grant, we saw in last year's playoffs, the hamstring injury hampered Lowry.
It really did. I mean, he plays a physical style, getting in there and taking charges. And as he enters his late 30s, staying in peak condition could help him withstand the rigors of the season.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, B.A., you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
Adebayo in the post. Working on Claxton. Pulls it from the top of the key. Kyrie Irving clears the rebound.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Oh, and last summer, Ben Simmons had surgery on a herniated disc. I'm not a back expert, I'm more of an ankle guy, but hard to be effective when that area is just not right.
And last season, Ben Simmons caught some flack for not suiting up in the playoffs. Grant, you think his surgery quieted those voices a little?
I think it did a little bit, but, at this point, it's going to come down to his performance on the court. He does have something to prove. It'll be interesting to see what he does.
Both good from the line that time. Now Lowry. Outside Butler. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Lowry against Irving. Here's Adebayo. And there's the rejection. Here's Curry. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Lowry outside. Outside Butler. Curry against Strus. Martin outside. Over Simmons. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And we have to take another look at that block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
The Nets with a lead. Counted.
Physical defense, not a problem for Simmons. His strength is one of his assets.
Durant against Butler. Pass to Adebayo. To the middle. To halt the run. And Durant with the block.
Instinct, timing, length. KD, great D.
Simmons against Martin. And Simmons gets it to go. Simmons has got 6.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots that knocked them down. And the game is fully in their control.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the time?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
The Heat making a switch here. Heroes checked in. Now here's Lowry. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Adebayo. Rebound Brooklyn. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Simmons. Oh, Simmons throws it down hard.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Now here's Martin. Ooh, great D that time from Simmons. Fast break, Brooklyn. And he's going for the oop here. Hammers the lob through.
so far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Here's Butler after the basket by Brooklyn. Shot clock at 5 for 3. Lowry gets the 3 ball to go.
And Kyle Lowry, he has nights like this. He can hang with anyone from downtown.
And the front office for Brooklyn has said they need selfless players who want to be there and are available.
Well, B.A., the message is pretty clear. After Kyrie Irving missed most of last year due to personal choices, the Nets want all hands on deck this go-around.
Now here's Hero. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Pass to Lowry. Here's Adebayo. Off target with a fadeaway.
Well, he wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And it's the Heat with the ball. After the basket by Brooklyn. Pass to Adebayo. From deep three-point range. And they get it back. Irving against Lowry. Top of the key jumper, no good.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. We love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. And Kevin Durant, post-Achilles surgery, no apparent decline, Grant. Last season, the 3rd highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging less points per game. And his efficiency, good as ever.
Warren's checked in for Brooklyn. Harris comes in for Curry. To stop the run. Vincent can't hit. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Simmons. And it's Simmons slamming it home.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
For 3, Durant. Can't get it to drop. And Miami the other way now. Oladipo on the wing. He's covered by Warren. And your 7 gets it to go.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Now here's Simmons. He's covered closely.
You love seeing games like this from Simmons, looking absolutely dominant and in control offensively.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Oladipo. Banked it in off the glass.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Pass to Claxton. And here's Harris. 4-3. He can't hit that time. Now here's Hero. Fires the 3. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo.
Well, the catch and shoot is where Tyler Hero excels.
Outside Simmons. Warren, the pass to Simmons. Outside Durant. It's Warren on the wing. He's guarded by Oladipo. From 18 feet away, it's rebounded by Yurtseven. Miami has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. It's stolen by Warren. All alone on the break. And he lobs it up top.
The pass-first nature of Simmons. Fantastic job scanning the floor and finding the open teammate.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets up 15 points as this quarter concludes. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for your defense.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Nets pretty much in control here.
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
So it's Miami now, down by 15. They've got Duncan Robinson, Gabe Vincent out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Yurtseven in at the 5 down low. That's the group in the game for the Heat. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
O'Neal.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
Kyle Lowry's checked in for Miami. And the Nets also making a change. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Kevin Durant. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Miami is very efficient. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, "You want to maximize your offense in all the different ways in your menu without feeling like you're taking turns." I don't think anyone would say that about our team. They're an unselfish group that likes sharing the ball, and they enjoy each other's success. Brian?
Allie, thank you.
Leader of the 2019 Raptors championship team, Kyle Lowry, winning in those finals as the point guard. It just took his career and confidence to another level.
First free throw is good. Lowry and the Raptors made their first finals in 2019 and facing that Warriors team that was presenting itself as a dynasty.
And man, Lowry was terrific in that series. I think he put to bed a lot of playoff demons that might have been haunting him. 7 assists per game, barely any turnovers, going up against Steph, really earning that ring and solidifying his place in the league.
And so he hits both.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Pass to Mills. It's Warren on the wing. Back to Mills. Here's Thomas. Robinson defending. And they'd love to cut this deficit down to single digits. Lowry to pass to Adebayo. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
And you make the next pass. Nice job by Lowry there.
The Nets with a lead. Here's Thomas. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. And the shot's good by Irving.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Vincent. Off target with a jump hook. Outside Mills. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Warren, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And Brent, we hear talk about teams finding their identity. For those that don't know, can you break down what that really means?
One of the key things, BA, is you come out of a training camp in any given year, you're trying to find the right rotation of players and combinations of players that's going to establish what it is that you're capable of doing. And 30 games into the season, that identity can start to show itself. Great coaches in the league will adapt to the things that they're seeing from their rosters to give them the best chance to win.
He's off on the second. And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league. Well, with all the trade requests over the last year, the Nets started to seem like a sinking ship. But with KD still on board, a chance to stay on course, he's invested so much in this team. I'm glad to see him remain in Brooklyn.
That free throw no good.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves trying to put together a championship caliber team.
So the Nets making a switch here. Curry's checked in. So he comes up empty, missing both. Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
Some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
Now here's Adebayo. Second chance effort, and it's good on the layup. Adebayo's got 6.
Yeah, those possessions like zombies staying alive out there, courtesy of Bam Adebayo.
Pass to Warren. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
Yeah, staying with it and looking to expand this margin. Hard-nosed takes like that will certainly help.
Lowry finds Martin. Strus with it. Here's Adebayo. He has 6. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Driving in. Thomas. Basket's good. And the Nets lead by 14.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Now here's Robinson. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Strus's shot is off.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Thomas, that's good.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
The Heat have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Adebayo. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
That one misses.
Think about well-constructed teams and themes that go with that. The Miami Heat certainly leap to mind. Their front office has just done a great job of assembling a deep roster that fits their mentality.
Good on the second one. Well, you would know the depth of the Miami bench is certainly felt in the strength of their second unit.
Yeah, when the starters sit down, Miami doesn't lose much. There's a tremendous combination of skill and playability that they lean on throughout the course of the regular season. The bench certainly makes big contributions with their minutes. Excellent job of simply taking what the defense offered up.
Martin against Warren. Offensive board. Adebayo, that's good. Adebayo's got 7 points for the quarter.
Just a lot of force coming from Bam. That time he takes the hit and still focused enough to score.
Back to Irving. Here's Thomas. Robinson defending. Thomas misses. The Heat have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Pass to Lowry. Outside Robinson. The three. That one is off. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Right side Warren. Here's Thomas. Robinson defending. On the wing, Curry. 6 on the shot clock. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Warren for 3, and it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. On the wing, Strus. He's covered by Curry. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. The shot, no good.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
And you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Kick to the outside, heads-up play, cognizant of the entire floor.
Miami calls timeout.
Well, even after it appeared that there was a falling out, Kyrie Irving remains a Brooklyn Net. Now, I suppose cooler heads prevailed, but I wouldn't be surprised to see Irving on the move here in the near future.
So Miami going with an almost entire new group here. Yurt Sevens checked in for Bam Adebayo. Jimmy Butler comes in for Martin. Oladipo's checked in for Robinson. And Tyler Hero subbed in for Strus. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Claxton, he's checked in for O'Neal. Simmons comes in for Warren. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Thomas. And Sumner subbed in for Irving. Outside Curry. Sumner on the wing. Outside Durant. Over Oladipo. Durant with the bucket. Durant's gotten his second bucket.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Miami has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Hero against Curry. Now here's Hero. Not a lot of room. From outside the arc. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Outside Curry. Shoots over Hero. And there's another one for the Nets.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now here's Lowry. He's got 5. Hero outside. Pass to Butler. Out to Lowry. Down low. 6 to shoot. Oh, Simmons with the block. And he's able to get it back. Fires the 3. The rebound by Simmons. Simmons has got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Durant. And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Vincent's checked in for Miami. Harris is checked in for Brooklyn.
Number 4.
Difficult situation for Miami. Here's Butler. And he makes it. Butler's got 5.
The defenders are trying to keep pace with Jimmy Butler, but there's enough space for him to spot the rim and knock it down.
Outside Simmons. Pass to Harris. Oladipo against Durant. It's good.
Kevin Durant.
Durant's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, it's been years and years of coaches trying to figure out how you stop Kevin Durant. Just so long, so agile, and too good.
Now here's Hero. Butler passes to Oladipo. Back to Butler. Kicks it to Hero. Shots blocked. They recover it. And there's the shot clock violation.
Brooklyn ball.
Couldn't get the shot off in time. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Claxton. Harris outside. Sumner on the wing. Lays it up and banks it in. Sumner's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Here's Vincent. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Yurtseven. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Over to the left wing. Back to Durant. Here's Sumner. There's 21 seconds left in the first half of this game. Durant with the bucket.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And another shot, and it's laid in by Hero. Hero's got 5.
And a great job by Tyler that time, just getting in there and wanting to be involved in the rebound.
Here's Durant. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets out in front by 19 going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Back after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny and Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Ben Simmons putting in some incredible work. He had 12 points, 3 assists, and 2 blocks. Kenny, your thoughts on the Nets' first half?
They were in such a groove that entire first half, especially on the offensive end. Good play calling, good execution, and by and large, they take good, not good, great shots.
And Shaq, your thoughts on the Heat?
They're not shooting it well so far. Actually, they deserve it. Fellas, I got an idea. Feed the post. Let the big man eat. Jeez.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Really an incredible game from Ben Simmons.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And Brent, you look at Miami's playoff pedigree. They've made the Eastern Conference Finals 6 times over the last 12 years.
Yeah, and those 2 championships they had in that 12-year period were square on the shoulders of their big 3 that they put together. But I don't see them slowing down when it comes to reloading. This team knows how to do it well.
On the floor for the Nets, Irving and Curry, they man the backcourt together. Ben Simmons is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Claxton in at the 5 spot. And he converts the layup. 7 points in the game.
Lowry showcasing his ability to do damage on the inside.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, they have a long way to go, but attacking the rim like that is a great way to start a comeback.
Irving against Lowry. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Durant with it. Martin picks him up. Butler against Simmons. 4 on the clock. Durant, no good.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Lowry. And here's Strus. Adebayo with it. He's covered by Curry. Adebayo, no good. The Nets shooting the ball at 60%, an excellent average. On the wing, Irving. He's guarded by Lowry. Outside Durant. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Strus. Durant pulls it in. The Nets have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Simmons against Adebayo. Now here's Curry. Tight defense on him. And it's Miami with a rebound. Outside Strus. Let's go with a 3. Again, the Heat misses.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Ben Simmons. 2.
And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Strus against Curry. And he lobs it up to the rim. Curry with a steal. Fast break, Brooklyn. Here's Durant. Another shot. And he takes it up and lays it in. Durant's got 10 points.
Oh, great hustle from the swing man that time as Durant doing whatever he could do to keep it alive.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he calls Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Brian, for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
Yeah, he's a rare breed, Allie, for sure. Thanks for that. Brooklyn's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Yes, and that's Simmons with the assist. Simmons has got 4 assists in the game.
Good assertive play from KD, refusing to be denied on the interior.
You know, it seems like the Nets and KD played the will they or won't they all summer long, but no deal was found, and KD is giving it another shot with the Nets. Now, there just didn't seem to be a deal that was right to move Durant.
Now here's Curry, a 21-point lead, the biggest in the game.
Well, you look at Seth Curry. For his career, around 44% from long range. That's easily top 5 in NBA history.
And Seth Curry, one of the elite shooters in league history. But his road to the NBA was no red carpet, Grant.
So true. I mean, after graduating from Duke in 2013, a couple years in the G League proving himself, the questions were about his defense, but that stroke was never in question.
And the Heat making a change here. Robinson's checked in. O'Neal, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Warren comes in for Durant. The Heat have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Out to the wing. Can they get it? And Lowry with the bucket on the assist from Butler. 9 points in the game.
And Lowry willing to sacrifice his body and get into the fight.
Outside Curry. It's Warren on the wing. Back to Curry. Outside Simmons. From 9 feet. Good. He hits the jumper. Simmons has got 16 points now.
The paint is where Simmons excels at finding points. He knows how to own the inside.
Timeout called, the Heat.
Yeah, his shot is just not there tonight, guys. And instead of trying to shoot himself out of the slump, maybe he needs to start moving the ball around and creating for his teammates.
Mills, he's checked in for Curry.
Patrick Mills.
And here's Lowry. 9 points in the game. Butler passes to Lowry. Martin outside. Takes the three. And again, the Heat missing. And the Nets with possession here. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. And he gets that one.
Patrick
Kyrie with that feel, man, it's so special, impressive. Finds a teammate, that's a direct dime.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Butler. Now Lowry lets it go from deep. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Lowry's got 7 now in this quarter.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. There's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Here's Warren. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Butler. Butler on the wing. And the shot goes. Butler's got 7.
Defense had the right idea there, but maybe not enough time in the weight room. Butler right through that.
Butler against Warren. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 11 to the paint. Butler, good. 9 points in the game.
This is feeling a little bit too easy right now for Jimmy Butler out there.
Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Irving against Lowry. Outside Mills. This one for 3. That shot off the mark. Miami has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. For 3, Robinson. And the Heat, another 3.
That's his game right there. Robinson, one of the more deadly shooters in the NBA.
Pass to O'Neal. Irving against Lowry. Oh, it makes it with the kiss. And the Nets lead by 17. Miami with the ball. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Warren against Butler. Here's Adebayo. Basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And every bit of the body control right there for Adebayo out there, going right through the contact.
Victor Oladipo is checked in for Miami. Tyler Hero comes in for Robinson. Harris is checked in for Brooklyn. Well, Brooklyn's shooting a disappointing 38%. Time called here. The Nets decide to talk it over now.
If you want a t-shirt, you've got to get loud.
Geert Sevens checked in for Adebayo. Outside Mills. Warren against Oladipo. And it's Warren missing. Miami has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Pass to Hero. Butler on the wing. Lowry outside. Just 5 to shoot. They grab their own miss. Hero for 3. Keeps it alive. Great positioning on the putback. Duke 7's got 8.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. Pass to Warren. Harris on the wing. Beyond the arc. Counted from distance. Harris has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Yeah, that's a smart pass as T.J. Warren does a solid job finding the open man.
Lowry, the pass to Yurtseven. And a nice finish on the layup. He's got 10.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Mills against Lowry. Outside Mills. Pass to Harris. 5 to shoot. Fires from the wing. He's off on that one. And Miami will go the other way with it. Oladipo outside. 1:03 left to play in the third.
Oladipo, a good free throw shooter, so well served to seek out contact and get to the line.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace, and that's produced some easy scores.
Vincent's checked in for Lowry. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Outside Warren. Pass to Thomas. Oladipo against Harris. Kicks it out to Warren. Here's Thomas. 7 points in the game. Here's Sumner. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
At the line for the Nets, Edmund Sumner, 2.
And he makes a first. So he gets them both. And for Miami, they're shooting 40% so far in this one. Hero outside. Back to Vincent. And Durant with the block. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. The shot by Sumner, no good. Here's Butler. Rebound Brooklyn. Durant's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Harris on the wing. Here's Warren. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Brooklyn in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be right back with you shortly. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Victor Oladipo is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Tyler Hero. Then it's Gabe Vincent. And it's Yurtseven in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
First free throw is good.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton. 2.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And Miami has possession. It's a 14-point game. Pass to Oladipo. Adebayo with it. Right wing. Here's Vincent. And he makes it on the layup.
Making a slick move off the dribble to get the easy 2.
And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Back to Durant. Over Adebayo. And that one's good by Durant. And the Nets lead by 14.
So easy. Kevin Durant, even under pressure, rising up and firing.
Back to Vincent. Adebayo against Durant. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Pass to Curry. Here's Claxton. Hounded by Adebayo. And Claxton gets the bucket.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Oladipo outside. Back to Vincent. Now here's Yurtseven for 3. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Curry. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, Kevin Durant showing off that within this offensive scheme, he has the ability to set up his teammates.
Now here's Hero. Pass to Yurtseven. And here's Adebayo. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead. As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
And Irving gets it to go.
Just so few players have that kind of arsenal. When they get to the inside and have to finish, Kyrie Irving becomes elite.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Oladipo, the pass to Adebayo. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Martin, he's checked in for Miami. Lowry comes in for Vincent. And the Nets also making a change. Simmons is checked in. Now here's Curry. Pass to Durant. Here's Irving. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Looking to end the drought. Lowry, no good. The Nets have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the 4th. Here's Durant. Count it. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
Great natural instincts of Durant. A good decision maker now on the pick and roll.
Hero outside. Pass to Adebayo. Oladipo outside. Throws it up high. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Durant has the open look. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Durant's got 10 points in just the second half. Hero outside. Back to Pass to Oladipo. Nice D from Durant.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
And he's easily led the way on the boards tonight.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
Now here's Hero. And here's Adebayo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Will it go? And there's Hero on the assist by Adebayo.
That's a go-to shot for Tyler Hero, so confident in his ability to connect for deep.
Outside Durant. Pass to Simmons.